Hello there, guys. Today's objective is stated above. I can use estimation strategies to determine reasonable solutions to real-world fraction division problems T53A. So what we're going to do today is look at our mixed fractions, estimate them, and then divide. So let's look at this example here. We have 3 and 5/8. 3 and 5/8 is a mixed number because it has a whole number and a fraction. And so what we're going to do on our number line, we look at our whole number 3, okay? And so we start our number line at 3, and then we go to the next whole number 4, because 3 and 5/8, that's 3 and a little bit more, right? So we have to number our number line from 3 to 4. Now let's look at 5/8. Okay, so what I tell my students to do is whatever my denominator is, that's how many jumps I need to be able to make to get to the next whole number 4. All right, which means I need 7 partitions. I have to draw one less line on my number line to give me 8 jumps. So here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 jumps to get to 4. So then I'm going to actually number my partitions. So this would be 1 out of the 8 jumps, 2 out of 8, 3 out of 8, 4 out of 8, which is halfway, 5 out of 8, 6 out of 8, and 7 out of 8. Of course, 8 out of 8 would be right here. Okay, this would be 8 out of 8. And of course, I'm going to put my whole number 3 in front of all of these, each of these, okay? Because each one of those partitions count as the next jump. All right, and of course, this would be 3 and 8 over 8, which is equal to 4, okay? So then I'm going to graph 5/8, okay? So I'm going to use another color and actually jump and actually graph it. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's my 3 and 5/8. Now, when we count this, we're trying to estimate. So let's count how many jumps it took from 3 to 3 and 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 5. It took 5 jumps right here. But let's count how many jumps it takes from 3 and 5/8 to the next whole number 4. 1, 2, and 3. So 3 and 5/8 is closer to 4 because it took less jumps to get from 3 and 5/8 to 4. So we're going to estimate 3 and 5/8 is about 4 holes. So now what I want you to do is look at this example, okay, and try to estimate. Pause the video, draw your number line, and estimate. So your example says, Rachel is baking cakes for a holiday cake walk. She uses 6 1/5 cups of flour to make 3 cakes. Okay, so we have 6 1/5 and then 3. About how much flour did she use to bake 1 cake? This word about lets me know that I'm going to be estimating. Okay, so again, pause your video. I want you to estimate 6 1/5 using the strategy that I just demonstrated with you above here. So let's go ahead and estimate 6 1/5, see what it's closest to. So I have my whole number right here, 6 1/5, and I'm going to go ahead and draw my number line. So, okay, I'm going to start with 6. My whole number is 6, and I'm going to go to the next whole number, 7. All right, so I have 1/5. I need to be able to make 5 jumps to get from 6 to 7, which means I'm going to make 4 partitions. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, which allows me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps to get to the whole number 7. So now I'm going to number my partitions. This is 1 out of 5, 2 out of the 5, 3 out of the 5, 4 out of the 5, and then 5 out of the 5. And of course, this is 6 1/5, 6 2/5, 6 3/5, 6 4/5, 6 5/5, which is equivalent to the whole number 7. All right. So then I'm going to graph. Well, where is 6 1/5? It's right here, right? And so from the whole number 6 to 6 1/5, it takes one jump, as opposed to going from 6 1/5 to 7, it takes 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps. So 6 1/5 is closer to 6. So it is safe to say that 6 1/5 is about 6 wholes. So then I'm going to take that whole number 6, go back to my question. Okay. It says that I want to see right here that 6 cups divided by 3 cakes would be about 2. So Rachel used about 2 cups of flour for each cake. Happy fundamental math. Go ahead and attempt this example here, where it talks about after Melinda's birthday party last night.